And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the Kansas City Royals. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Just about set to go. And towing the slab here, Ronel Blanco. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Ready to go now? And here's the veteran outfielder, Byron Buxton. And that's through there for a strike. And we're underway here in the home opener. That one missed.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Adames whips it to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. Here's Adley Rutschman.
Batting second, the catcher, number 35, Adley Rutschman.
And that's in the dirt. Blanco, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Marcus Semien. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch, execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
That one misses, and that is ball one. Slider misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That misses, and it's 3-2. Two down, nobody on. Lifted in the air, right center field. Carroll makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the hill here today, Tarek Skubal. What should we keep an eye on here?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Corbin Carroll, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Next pitch is outside. Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
2-2.
Missed with a changeup. Ball three.
Full count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. So here's Riley now. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Riley is one of those players that made his presence known in the majors right away. He hit a 438-foot home run off a Michael Walker fastball on his second at bat, which is probably the best way to make a first impression as a rookie, Boo.
Out to short. Fires over to first. And here this afternoon, two quickly away in the bottom of the first. And now it's Christian Walker. Swing and a foul out of play. There's the swing and a miss. Two out, space is empty.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball one. And that one is inside. Chapman over to first in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. Top of the second. And the batter now, Anthony Santander. Blanco back to work. Pitch misses. Ball one.
1-0.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Carroll brings it in, and there's one down. And now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
The right fielder, number 30, Kerry Carpenter.
First pitch misses. And another ball. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
2-1.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here's Matt Chapman. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Man at first, one away. Pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. In the dirt. Late that time, it's strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
That's a strikeout for Chappie. And next up for the Tigers, Colt Keith. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no
Carpenter,
strikes.
the runner at first with 2 gone. Inside.
That's the ball.
And the count is 2-0. Just
Ball
missed.
outside.
Right through there for a strike.
3-1.
And it's fouled away.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. That's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to him. Gary Sanchez. And a big swing and a miss.
No balls, 1 strike.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
0-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging.
That is good. That's shortstop.
Willie Adames stands in. Swinging a foul straight back. 0-0 here in the bottom of the 2nd. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1-2's the count.
Swing and a ground ball. Chapman over to first in time. And they get Adames for the out.
That is good.
Here's the Royals designated hitter, Hunter Goodman. That's outside.
That's a
and
ball.
that's ball 1.
1-0. Ball.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first.
Oh.
They get the out, and that'll do it. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And now the shortstop, Matt McClain. And a strike in there.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Here's the 0-2. And that
One ball,
skips
two
in the
strikes.
dirt. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now here is Jung-Hoo Lee. Off the plate inside. 1-0.
Always fun to watch Lee go to work at the dish, Boog. He's just a pure hitter and a good athlete. Someone referred to him as a slow drip guy because the more you watch him, the more you like him.
The center field, number 25, Byron.
Here's Byron Buxton. He's 0 for 1. In the dirt, blocked. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. 1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Yeah, that's fouled off. A changeup missing, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that is out of play. Man at second.
Full count.
Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Now at the plate, Adley Rutschman. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That missed inside. And that is ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Finish him.
The 1-2. That's inside.
That's a ball.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Top of the third, no score. Back up the middle and a base hit. Now a long throw home. But it's offline. And it's 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2.
This one in the dirt. Rutschman leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And there's a ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back here in Kansas City, set for the bottom of the third. So up now for Kansas City, Pete Crow Armstrong. Up the middle, McClain. Here's the left fielder, Nick Lofton. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. It's a pitch out. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Scoop will throw to first. Crow Armstrong back on a dive. Runner goes again. Pitch is low.
Ball. No.
Throw there. Safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Heading for the plate. The relay. He's in there.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now Brett Wisely. Fought off foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Line drive, caught.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
Carroll batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Left-hand batter waits. On the outside corner, got him looking. Here is Austin Riley. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Rudder puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Outside,
Walker in the box lays off for ball 1. Hit in the air, right field. Carpenter squeezes it. That is the inning. And we're back. On to the 4th. Anthony Santander at the plate.
Well, these Tigers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Carroll gets under it. Puts it away for the out.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Carpenter stands in now and watches strike 1.
0-1.
Just
No,
missed.
that missed. That's a ball. 1-1.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. And this one looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw. The tag, and he's out trying for 3. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. Just missed. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Carroll brings it in for the third out. Bottom four is Gary Sanchez. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. And the batter will be the shortstop, Willie Adames.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
This to third. Chapman over to first in time. And they get Adames for the out. Hunter Goodman steps in for the Royals. He's 0 for 1. They say a win. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
So hard to touch.
0-2.
Being at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
And it's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
At the plate, Pete Crow Armstrong. Base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Goodman, the lead runner at second. Crow Armstrong at first, 2 out of the inning. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. To third, Chapman, and they tag him out. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Colt Keith. Tanner Banks gets the ball now.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up. To hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Just missed.
Well, these Tigers need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
1-1.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. And that's in the dirt.
2-2.
Ground ball left side. Riley fires to first. One away here in the fifth. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Matt McClain. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that one wrapped foul. 1 out, bases empty.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. But they won't have a play as he takes first on the drop third strike. Go ahead run on base. Now the left fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Foul ball there. Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki. One of the other aspects of Jung-Hoo Lee's bio, he was actually drafted as a shortstop, now an outfielder, but he grew up right-handed, and his dad was the one that made him switch hit. Stays alive. Mentioned Lee's dad, Jung Bum Lee. He was a legend over in both the KBO and in Japan. These two are the only father-son combo to have played in the World Baseball Classic. That's kind of cool. And now 2-2. Out there to center. Makes the catch. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And to the plate for Kansas City, Brett Wisely. Skubal back to work.
Well, these Royals just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
That's the ball.
Just off the outside edge. 2-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So the batting order turns over. Corbin Carroll steps in for the Royals.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Misses off the plate. And it's 1-0.
1-0.
All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. There's a swing and a drive. Buxton sprinting after it. Can't catch up to it. It's down in the gap. And that's a double. So the go-ahead run and score. Position. Here's Austin Riley. 1 for 2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
First pitch misses. And that one fouled off. Runner edges away at second. Runner takes off. And the throw, he's out at third. Out to short, McClain. In plenty of time to first. That ends the frame. Top six. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Byron Buxton. Banks goes 6'1". He features a slider, a four-seamer, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. And another ball. That's to third, and that's just foul. Not even close there. And the count is 3-1. Swing and a miss.
Count is full.
Struck him out of the foul tip. Now the catcher up to hit, Adley Rutschman.
Picked up an RBI. And
new pitcher in the game for the Royals, Tom Cosgrove.
Number 59. Tom Cosgrove.
That one hooked foul. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. That one the other way. Grabs it on the run. And there's two away. Here's Marcus Semien.
that was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the sixth. And now the first baseman, Christian Walker. That one a little bit high. Ball one. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swings through that one for strike two.
1-2.
That misses the zone, and the count's even at 2. On the ground, and foul ball. And that's outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
It's a leadoff walk,
take your base.
And that's the go-ahead run.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Sanchez in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
The 1-0. Little chopper rolls foul. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering misses down and away.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
with the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. And it remains 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Willie Adames steps in for the Royals. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Royals. Rafael Devers. A runner on first with 2 gone for him.
Now pitching for the Tigers, number 32, Justin Wilson.
On the ground to third. They take the force out, and that is that. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the DH, Anthony Santander. Just off the inside edge.
1 ball, no strikes.
Clips the corner, and the count even at 1. And that skips in the dirt. That one misses, and it's a full count. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back. Makes the catch gliding out of the warning track. And here is Kerry Carpenter. Swings through that one for strike one.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
In the air, left field. Lofton sizing this one up. Makes the catch for the out. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Carmen Mlodzinski on to pitch out of the pen here. He's into the game with the bases empty. And that drops in for a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Outside low. And the count 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering down low and in the dirt. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, and now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. To the right side. Oh, look at the stop. To his knee, the throw. Pretty nice play there.
Look at how he dives right there. He's able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
Digging in, Nick Lofton. Now fly ball to right center. Buxton hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And next up for the Royals, Brett Wisely. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Lee. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Now he steps off. And that's outside.
That's outside.
And the count even 1-1. And that one fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
On the ground to third, Riley. Whips it across. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat. Matt McClain up now for the Tigers. Just missed.
That's high.
Next offering is in for a strike. That's through there for a strike. Next one misses. It's 2-2. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And 2 away now. Now, Jung-Hoo Lee. And a foul ball.
Finish him.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Crow Armstrong moves after it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Back here in Kansas City, this is Corbin Carroll. Wilson back to work. That one in there across the letters.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
That's a ball.
Next offering upstairs. Swings through that one.
1 and 2's the count.
Up the middle. And that one handled. Low throw. Pick. He's safe.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Austin Riley at the plate. In the air out towards right center. Buxton sprinting after it. He's got it. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Runner on the go. They pitch out. The throw, tag, and he's out. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a foul out of play. That's to third. Fair ball. And Gary Sanchez at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Blake Sable.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
That's down and in. A slider missed. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Buxton settles underneath it. Drops into the glove. And that's the 3rd out. New inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. So the Royals bring on a new arm, Colin Holderman. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. That's in there, and that is strike 1. Just off the inside edge. And fouled off. One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now, Marcus Semien. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Swing and a ball lined out towards center for Armstrong. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And we're back. Now it's the shortstop, Willie Adames. The shortstop takes the ball.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Next offering upstairs.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
That's inside. They're down 3 in a row. Fought off foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Fouled off. He was late. And that
No,
misses.
that missed. That's the ball.
And 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Man, he
1-2.
really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That misses.
Ball, that's it.
And the count now even up. Uh-oh, that got him. And the potential winning run is aboard.
These types of mistakes usually turn out to be costly this late in the ball game. Things can really slip away in a hurry.
Crow Armstrong swings through it for strike one.
It's
Always
0-1.
tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
0-2.
And a good eye there.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you
1-2.
take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And a ball evens the count.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batter.
So up next, Nick Lofton. And that one fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's in the
That's the
dirt.
ball.
2 outs, but the winning run is at first. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Trying to send this to extra innings. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Carpenter. And that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Anthony Santander. Late swing, foul to the left. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A 2-run shot, and they lead it. It's 3-1. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Out towards right center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Chapman in the box now. No balls and a strike. Holderman throws what a lot of people consider to be a power sinker. Throws it with serious velocity, but it moves a ton and it stays down. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And it's strike two.
And Boog, against a guy like this, you grab your backup bat out of the rack. You don't want to take your gamer up there because you know there's a good chance it's coming back broken.
Into the outfield, base hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And here is Ryan Mountcastle. Swing at a high fly ball right field. 2 away. What's the approach when you're facing a guy like this, Chris?
Don't look down in the zone because you'll end up chasing something that's out of the strike zone. Make him elevate the pitch. Because he's not as effective at the top of the strike zone, you got a better chance of having success.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
This one in the air. Adames. He's got it. And that is that. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. Now it's the second baseman, Brett Wisely. Substitution now at second base. Pinch running here. Colton Cowser. That one to first. And it's just foul. That was close. Tying run at the plate. On the ground right side. Throws to first in time. And here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Now Corbin Carroll to the dish for a big at bat. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Cut on and missed at 101. That's strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch.
0-2.
Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Throws to first in time. And that quickly 2 away. So they're down to their final out. Here's Austin Riley. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. It's 0-1. And that is out of play.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.